that was so unfortunate for Vihan. The moment he turned out to check the other corner, Sage Hanuman just peeked in. It was Viper's ult that was supposed to be a side denied because of the Viper ult, but that peek, that I would say that is sheer bad luck because he was peeking that angle where Hanuman peeked in, but the moment he's yeah,
timing did not work out for him.
Other side, that was unfortunate.
They've already gotten access to the A side. There's no defender on the A side. What were they thinking? Watson takes out Venog. His Slink has been taken out by a known. Starkopi takes out Known. Okay, that's the first kill from defenders, but it's a 2v4 for the defenders. What are your thoughts?
I think it's doable, but with one operator,
One enemy
I don't
remaining.
think. Oh, that's
Six
there.
takes out Starkopi. Takes out the last one. That is just way too bad.
Switching
12-0. Bajrang Dal is in the
Match
lead.
point.
No
This is
shot.
the most
No shot.
one-sided half you can see. There is possible, like I don't know what to say. Bajrang Dal are looking so confident, so synergized. I mean, the timing with the peak, the angle one by one, and together, it's just too good. They have no answers for that. Now we have to see that whether they will be as successful as defending as they were while attacking. Because we have two controllers
Honestly,
from the sides of
at this point, I don't think
Spartans.
Spartans have the confidence to actually move on.
Always have faith, dude. Always have faith. Because, see, you have two controllers on the side of Spartans. So they might know the way to get in. But the thing is, the pressure they are having that they only got one round. They lose one round, they are out
Got
of
the
the
steps. They've gotten footsteps. Hanuman puts in the slow up. He moves back. He does not want to be the first pick. He spots the Sage. Ooh, but the slow up will be malfunctioning because he had to move back. Uses the wall. Will he spot? No, he will. Oh, he's taken out by Senpai from the back. That was a really great move by Senpai. No one going in for the backstab. Do you think he will get a pick?
One enemy remaining.
And Sani Makri is on the
Spike
fire.
down,
He
B.
takes out two. He takes out and
Defenders
it's
win.
all over. It's
It
a
is all over.
13-0.
13-0. Bajrang Dal have taken this match. That was a storm. That was an absolute storm. Bajrang Dal took the match by 13-0. And we'll be seeing you for the next match. Ammapani Simp Squad versus Team Come Space Shot. We'll be calling that Team CS just for that. And that the match is at 8 PM. Stay tuned, people, and we will be right back. Hello and welcome back to RaptorX Esports presents the Valorant Tournament number 11. We are moving into the next match between Ammapani Simp squad and for self-respect reasons, I will not be saying the name of the second team. I'll just call them Team CS. And Team CS will be attacking first, and Ammapani Simp squad will be defending on Team CS. Let's get an introduction
Choose
from
your
Balok.
agent.
Yes, I will see the agents are already logged in from the team CS. We see Ultimate Stone, Jet, we see a Sage, Sova, Reyna, and a Viper. And on the other side, we see Killjoy for the change. A Sage, Jet with Reyna and Viper to be precise. But let's see. Now, yes, the agents are logged in, so it will be a Viper and Reyna on the side of Team Ammapani. So we start off the match as we see Reyna, and we see quite a similar matchup pick wise, just a Sova and Killjoy difference. So we see a more defending perspective from Team Ammapani because they will be defending first, as we discussed in the last game, that early lead which every team wants, they will be defending first. So they got 2 sentinels. On the other hand, we have Sova for great reveal for entering the site, so it will be a good matchup, I think.
That is very true, and you just said that we'll be seeing Killjoy for a change. I don't think that's true, because in the first match itself, we did see a Killjoy. Remember that one? The droid was being placed in the very annoying position, and we were just talking about that.
Yeah, but it's not like
From the previous match, yeah, it is. Yeah. No, wait. Killjoy actually is like more of a, it's more of a, I wouldn't say it's a traditional pick. Just like you said, that is very true. But at the same time, I've seen a lot of people play Killjoy on Ascent.
It's really great to have two sentinels in my perspective because you have a denial for the side because people usually avoid going where the sage or where any kind of sentinel is there. For example, Cypher, Sage I think is the most non-sentinel sentinel hero.
Yep. It is very true.
I don't know what I'm
Ooh,
saying,
Sam
but
actually takes some
I
damage
guess that
from
makes sense.
heaven mid top. Will he use the heal on himself? No, he won't. Okay, they move
See,
back.
we see a B play from Team CS. We all are stacked on the B main. No one from the mid. We see Jet lurking for a while, but now even she is rotating onto the mid and coming onto the B side. There goes the Reina flash, and there will be entering the side. There goes the market. Reina pretty confused because of the wall. Viper wall is proving out to be pretty great for them.
Blaze posing really good problems. Blazy's bot takes out Reina, and
Their vision.
Rainform
We
puts
are
out another
already
flash, and
two
they will be
players are
rotating.
down. Yeah, we see a 5v3 situation in the favor of Team Ammapani Sim Squad. Now we see they have already spotted that they are rotating from the mid. Viper will be there holding off. And now on the other hand, we see defenders Reina pushing off to the B main to catch any rotations. They know where they are. The position has been revealed already by Viper. Now we have to see that whether they will be able to capitalize that knowledge or
30
Do you
seconds
think there will
left.
be a
or
shot
not.
here? Do you think there will be a shot here? Viper wall will
I
be
think-
going down. Slayer X will be revealed. And he's taking it out. Phase 2 is very low. Very low.
Healing takes down another one on 12 HP. This is
Gets that
really
heal,
bad.
and Huppard will be planting the spike now. With
Spike
11 seconds
planted.
left in the clock. Now the spike has been planted,
I'll come
and
back.
things are not looking too good for Ammapani Sim Squad right now.
The 5v3 situation has now been converted into a 2v3 on the favor of Team CS. So that's a pretty great thing. But you see, all the players are pretty low HP except Jet. Jet has also lost his armor. I guess 72 HP is not that good, but the rest of the team.
They've both been damaged by the shock dart.
Shot dart and
One enemy remaining.
Lazy takes out one.
because they're both 7 and 8 HP.
Ooh, but Flash takes out Blazy from the back, and he will be getting this round for his team. That is Team CS.
You must say, but they made them sweat for that round. I mean, both of the Sage and Sova, but both like 7 and 8 HP. No more than that.
They did. They
They were
actually
less-
did.
One right-click classic shot away, and
Placing sentry.
but fortunately there is very good positioning by Sova, and it
Placing
turned
alarm
out to
bot.
be tricking Blazy there. But let's see what goes on to the second round. We see a Vandal on Jet from Team CS. I don't know whether she
Going for
keep
the
it or
Vandal
not.
in the second round itself. That's a bold move.
Both economic-wise
They
and
will go A.
play-wise.
Bot coming back.
There goes the flash. The Reina will be entering the side. We see Viper wall denying the area, and Reina takes out the side.
Slayer X.
Holder Slayer X, and now the side is for free. They got the spike has
Attackers
been
have got
planted.
the
Now
side.
they're holding. It's a 4v5 situation. The retake might be pretty hard because one spot has been walled and another one has been turned off by another wall. So now there was a
Turret goes
bold
down.
move.
That was a huge risk putting the tap there.
But they don't know Viper's position. Both were reloading. That was hilarious.
Oh, that was sad.
Last player standing.
Oh, the close one for Sam Marcy. Darkside has been taken out, has taken out Sam Marcy, and he is very low. Solo literally legit can't see anything. But attackers have taken this round as well. Ammapani Sim Squad behind by 2 rounds.
Yeah. Now the second round they did an eco for the economy, and now they have a good weapon, so there might be a good chance for them. Maybe to turn it over, but on the other hand, on Team CS, we see already assault rifles are in, so it will be a problem. They will not be expecting this thing, because they would
That
be
is
throwing.
very true.
It will be a surprise move from attacker's side. We have to see whether the team defenders are ready for it or not. We see Reina lurking on the B. On the other hand, all the team are stacked on A. You see the Killjoy and Jet are already playing way too back on the side. They don't want to take any risk. They want the information first. We have to see who's gonna give the first peek, who's gonna engage in first fight, and we see
Ultimate
Ultimate
takes out
taken out.
Grinform.
That's a pretty huge pick off. Now they know that they are here at the B, so everyone will be rotating
Reyna
on
is
the other
actually
end.
lurking from the back. He might even take out the Jet. But she did not. Her location is
Really?
very well, and she has moved away. Yeah,
This is a
that
big
was not.
hustle. It's a
Yup,
big
it
hustle
is.
because the team is locked in with in the middle.
Oh,
There is
slips.
Viper wall.
Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad move running with the sword. MS takes out. Blaze
Lizzie
takes out Lilo.
Reyna.
Yep, he does. And they are slowly moving towards mid. Ultimist has that peek over them on mid.
They have the side. They are planting, but Jet and Viper are way too far. If they can retake, if they retake too fast, this is gonna be a disaster for Team CS because their backups are way too far. But yes,
Toxin
Jet
screen
will
down.
beat their time. So now
They've
it's
gotten to this
4v3.
side now. Dark Side King will be going for a backstab most probably, but oh no, he's actually waiting for the lineups.
Yeah, he's way too confident with all those rounds. They are pretty confident. They are relaxed. They know that we got the lineup. We got the Sova and Viper, so we don't have to worry about post plant that much.
One enemy remaining.
see-
That is very true. Thappa takes out Sam Marcy. This round will also be going towards the defenders, that attackers. That is, yup, it will be going to Team CS.
Yet another 0-3 lead at the start of the round. We see like this. Not much
You've
of
been
a...
seeing this, like.
Yeah,
We've
it's
been
kind
seeing
of a
this for the
deja
past
vu.
role.
Yeah, it's kind
Yep.
of a deja vu. I've seen this somewhere. Oh wait, it was the last match. But never mind that. We'll see another eco or soft buy, as you can say, on the side of Team Ammapani. There are some
Yeah,
specters
I mean-
going around. There are two rifles, but
will not lose
let's
my
see
home
what they got,
again.
because there are two specters on the side of Team CS as well. So we might
is very
see an
true.
equal matchup on the terms of weapons.
Poison orb emitting.
You never know.
Oh,
What-
Slurx will be camping his own smoke. I think this
That's
will
a
work out for him,
bold
or
move.
do you think
That's
they
a
will
bold
actually
move.
wait out the smoke?
I think
I
this
honestly
is a
think they're gonna
bold
wait out the
move.
smoke. It really is. Yep, he's decided to move back because his toxins
Poison's off.
were low and he's got to move out.
But
These
no
three
footstep
people
has been given,
right
so
outside
Slayer X has no idea that
Poison
people
orb
are there.
emitting.
There goes the Viper wall, there goes the spade.
Ooh, he spots one.
Yes, the opportunity, he takes on two, he takes
Spike
on
down
Slayer
A.
X with the 3K.
Oh, that was amazing from Slurx. Great trigger discipline. They have the spike. Do you think this will be the first one they win? Will they be breaking the chain of 4 zeros, or will they lose this game?
Reyna takes out 3, so
from-
another 3K from Reyna. So now the
Last
matchup
player
is pretty
standing.
much
Oh,
evened
Slurx
out.
has been taken out by Ultimus. That was MS, Reyna with the 4K, and it's become another 4-0. Amazing try by Slurx. But
I
this
know we
round will
should
also be going
appreciate.
to-
I know we should appreciate Reyna for the 4K, but that 3K from Slayer X, dude, that was
Exactly. I mean, the trigger discipline that he showed, the timing with the smoke and everything about it was just so beautiful. The first spray getting those two people, the second spray getting the Sova, that was amazing from Slayer X. I really know the chat is going to go crazy over this.
given that he was having no information regarding whether the player was there or not, because Team CS gave no footstep, no sound, at all. They he just predicted that they are coming, and just after the Viper wall, he was so sure that he waited for them. He waited and waited for them, and then just bam, triple kill. Unfortunately,
3K.
that didn't work out for the round. But as we see, we have got already an opening on the Reyna from the side of Team CS. And now we are seeing that they might be rotating after getting that pick to the middle. That's an
Going for a
interesting
mid
play.
push. There's nobody
Yeah.
in mid.
That's an interesting play because they didn't expect it this at all. They thought that they will rotate from middle to A short and then A, but they just
That
faked
takes out
it
Sam
in.
Marcy. MS will be taking out time and he will. Optimus comes in and
Spike
takes
down.
that
I got
lead towards MS.
It's a beautiful play by Team
2v4
CS.
for
One
defenders.
enemy remaining.
They faked it so well. They faked it so well. They made them believe that they are going to
Dark
strike
Side takes
A,
it
but
crazy from the
they came
back.
back to B. It's really good. It's really fun to watch this fake outs when people execute fake outs so perfectly that the opposing team has no idea whether they are, or it's just way too good to watch, man.
True that. True that.
Now we see 5 ultimates ready on the side of Team CS. They are really performing out of this world, and on the other side we have 3 ultimates on Team Ammapani as well. Especially that Killjoy ultimate. I can't emphasize that much more because that is a huge deal breaker when it comes to defending or attacking. Because you have to
Totally.
wait a whole 10 seconds, I guess. 10 seconds for
I think
that.
it is a
Capture.
second timer. Yep.
Yes, that's 10 seconds after post run. That will be good. So we see a pick off by Thumper on Slayer X at the A
Slayer
shot.
X on mid top. Yep. Mid. A to mid link. I would say. Oh, Grinform has spotted a few people at mid, but he'll be deciding to move back. We're
Yet
seeing
another
Darkseid King still on.
3v5 situation.
That is very true. 3v5 again, and Grinform going for the Ares instead of the Spectre. That might have been a smart choice because in the long range that would be.
It's another upgrade though, but that upgrade
player
wouldn't be
standing.
worth
Oh,
cause
Blazy swings wide, and
demolished.
he's been taken out.
Yet another 1v5 situation where they have 4 ultimates ready and Spike will be planted
Spike
at side
planted.
3 and they
Things are
have
not looking too
completely
good for
covered up.
Grinform. Things are not looking too good for Grinform. I'm gonna be honest here. Things are not looking too good. He's been taken out by Flash. Another round going to Team CS.
Yet another domination, yet another abomination by a team which is like they have no chance. They're giving them no chance, no foul play at all by Team CS. Their placement is perfect, their positioning is perfect, their aim is so accurate. I think that this might be a 8-0-0-12 maybe. I'm not sure because 0-6 is pretty high lead for team. Like they have
I don't
already
think they
more
should be
than
giving
half.
up on Ammapani so soon because they have been playing really well. They are actually trying to hold up their own. Recon comes
Look
in.
in that.
They don't even know the recon is. Slayer X has been spotted by the recon. He knows that people will be coming in. He's decided to
Rex
change
is the
his
player
position.
they have to watch out for. The last time we all know what happened. Slayer X took 3 of them in a row. So if that happens in this round with the eco, that would be a huge deal from Ammapani squad.
Smoke comes in. He's dinged him. He's dinged the Sova.
So what he lost all his armor. There was the Viper wall, and now they will be entering the side. They know where Slayer X is, but still they are having second thoughts on whether to enter the side or not because defenders have all the information where they are. They are cornered up. And yes, they will decide to rotate out back into the middle. And will
This be
they
another mid push? Will this be another mid push? Because they have goals there. Yo, that was a good try. That was a really good try by Slayer X. He did damage Darkseid King by.
He did damage to Sova as well. So that counts. And given that he was having only a pistol, there was
Last
a mid
player
push again.
standing.
This is the third
30
time they are
seconds
pushing
left.
mid. That
Ooh, Evans takes
Spike
one.
down mid.
He's breaking up Ultimus 7-0. Things are not looking too good for Ammapani.
Yep, yet another round going off to the team C. Yes, they are looking quite confident with that mid push strategy because this was the third round where we saw that happen. I think Ammapani should do something to stop that mid push because the mid is being cleared out as soon as they get info of the site. They rotate back to the site where the info has been granted, and Team CS is getting the all mid gallery free to acquire.
That is
And
true. That is true. I think they should be actually be placing stage on the middle and walling it off. That would be a
That
safe
is-
move.
Yeah, that is good strategy. But the thing here is they are not securing the mid right away. They'll show them on one side and then they go for the mid. So that might cause them second thoughts whether to put the wall in the middle or not.
We're seeing Slayer X op right now.
That's a bold move because at that kind of economy, I don't think you have to be very confident on yourself. Top is
Ooh,
even-
Grinform has been taken out by
that
the
was
other
close.
Reyna.
That was close.
That was
Blocking sight.
the other Reyna takes out Sam Marcy as well.
Jet is holding off A side alone. They know that Jet is here because of the smoke.
Will she actually beat this? She does it.
One enemy remaining.
Did she lag now? I'm not pretty
The
sure.
game in is lagging a bit. Yeah, streamer might be having some issues right now, and I think we're back 8-0, and we still have CS in the lead.
We have 4 more rounds to go in the half. Let's see whether Ammapani can bring it back or not. We have 4 ultimates ready on the side of Ammapani, 4 ultimates ready at the side of CS as well. But I think for me, still, I have all eyes on that Killjoy ultimate too, because that is a really great ultimate when you're retaking or whether you're defending your force plant. Like it de-synergizes all the strategies you have planned out because you have to wait for 10 seconds, and 10 seconds is not
Revealing
small
area.
value.
True that, true that. I mean, they should actually be utilizing that ultimate
There
by
they
now
are.
because this is the second time. I mean, by now they would have had 2 ultimates ready, I think. But they've decided not to use their ultimates as much. That is a very big mistake that we're seeing.
Even we have the Viper ultimate ready, they can deny a whole site off by that Viper ultimate, but they have other plans in mind. Maybe they're saving it for.
Darkseid takes out Sam Marcy.
Cutting their vision. Done.
Darkseid another by Slayer
Stealing
X,
sight.
and Reyna takes out Jet. We see Reyna
One
in the
enemy
middle,
remaining.
Lisa, and
Amazing 3K by the Reyna.
really
9-0.
good. Is putting out the extreme duelist gameplay. Look at Reyna and Jet. They are top fragging like hell. They know what they are doing. They are entering the side, killing off people, letting their team in. Like the perfect
I mean,
example
what
of
we're
how
talking
duelist
about Reyna.
work.
Are you looking at that KD? A KD of 7. A KD ratio of 7:1. Can you imagine that? That is such an amazing KD ratio to have. She's only died 2 times. 2 damn times, and we can't even remember which 2 times. Just going towards B again.
If you, on the other hand, if you notice, even Team CS is keeping off their ultimates. I think they are waiting for Team Ammapani to use their ultimates, and on the other hand, Ammapani is waiting them to use their ultimates. So it's like
That is a game of wait, man.
yeah. So
Honestly, the
that's-
Reynas should be using their ultimates. I honestly think that. But let's see what they're waiting for. Let's see what the strategy around their ultimates will be. Ultimate takes one. Reyna takes one. Reyna takes another one.
Ooh, Slayer X still
And
waiting
it
for
would be a-
ninja play. Will he
Last
take one?
player
Ooh,
standing.
He
he
takes
takes out
one,
the
but-
silver, but he'll be taken out by Thapa from the side.
Spike planted.
Now
Spike's
Team
been
CS.
planted on A, and Grin probably the only one left. Picks up the ults, and Vandal starts moving towards the A side.
This is the third time Grimform is now left with 1v3 or more situations. Will take Reyna or will be taken off. And yet another round goes to Team CS. It will be a 10-0 lead. And just 2 rounds left for the half. And let's see what Ammapani can bring it out. Because even if they win this 2 round, they'll have a good flow for the second half. Do you believe in a comeback, Rishit?
I mean, it's 10-0. I've mostly been the person who has been saying this is all done. But honestly, I really think Ammapani has the potential if they try really hard, and that would be very difficult for them. And to be very honest, I think it's a game over. I really think the game is over, man.
I'm a
They might-
believer.
they
And you
might-
can see my
they might-
belief. You can see my belief. There is
Take it out!
You will
Okay,
not
you
kill
might
my
be right.
allies.
The ref comes in. Ooh, he'll be taken out by the Reyna, who's been top fragging.
I'm not sure why that shot didn't connect, but okay. Because there's another 4v4 situation because of the rest provided by Sage.
And Marcy with
Sam.
the Spectre moves back.
And Mars is looking for a res as well. You know that if they have a man advantage, the chances of winning this round will be increased significantly. But the site is open for Team CS. They are already into the site.
Your
Now
duty
he'll find a
is not
perfect
over.
opportunity. There's Jet. And now at the site they have got, they will plant the spike on B, and now they will.
Who's the next stage of the Reyna?
Spike
There goes
So much
planted.
takes one. He'll be taken out by Flash. This is a 3v2 for the defenders. They might actually get this round.
They have both are
Oh,
in
their
that
X has been
side.
taken out.
They have the info. They know where they are. This shot
they
decides
spot
everything.
the-
One enemy
Decides
remaining.
everything. And he gets it. He gets the 2v1 situation. So over
Last
Reyna
player
and Jet.
standing.
Will he be able to clutch this? Will he be able to clutch? He got the Phantom. He knows where Sova is on the courthouse. Fire missed the first shot, and now the smokes come in. There we go.
Is nothing.
We have the first round for Team Ammapani. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There we go, guys. First round going up.
Last
for
round
Team
before the
Ammapani.
switch.
There will be the last round for the half. Now they can go for one more to get the lead. But dude, what a round that was.
Was amazing, amazing play by Ammapani Simp squad. They finally got around, and I'm just grateful they didn't end up like Spartans.
I told you to believe. You'll always be a believer. Whenever you believe someone, they gotta perform. And Ammapani did that so well. They took that round and now they must be confident. I think they should be confident because this is the last round. Even if you get 2-10 lead, the mindset is everything in Valorant. Because if you win the last round of the half, you get that energy for the pistol. You win the pistol, you win the next upcoming round, and it goes all according. But let's see whether this round will they be able to take it or not.
RaptorX ready with the bulldog, ready for another trigger discipline movement, but there will be no people coming towards A. It seems they're all going towards mid again.
They know that mid play has been successful all the time, whether they have executed it. But let's see, this time the Sage is there to guard the mid, and I think they are going from a shot. They have the clear shot of SlayerX. Oh, SlayerX gets taken
That was
off.
close. That was close for RaptorX.
And there is no trade-off as well, so that's a clear disadvantage for Team Ammapani. Now it will be a 4v5 retake over the site. Because Spike has been planted. The Viper got his ultimate.
Welcome to my world.
Yes, there goes the Viper ultimate on the side. MSC Roman takes out Arena. So now it's a good opportunity. Good
Flash
flash.
takes out Sam Marcy as well. It's a 2v4. It's a 2v3 now. The defender is ready with another kill. Most probably, will they be able to get some? The defender killed it finally.
Jaegers go.
Uses the ultimate. They finally used it. But oh, that was close.
That was a misplay. That was so not the play there because they have to wait for the Killjoy ultimate. But now the Viper ultimate is to get the kill. But
At least they got a
round.
kill. I mean, I guess that's all we can say.
But the round, it was supposed to
Switching
be the
sides.
round.
I think they're not looking too good.
The first
Things
round,
are
first
not.
half goes in the favor of Team CS, 11-1. That's a huge deal to cover up for Ammapani, and for Team CS, they only need 2 rounds to take this game off. I mean, what do you think, Crusader? Do you believe in Team Ammapani, or do you think they're gonna Team CS is just gonna roll up?
I mean, I really don't want to disappoint you here, but I really think Team CS will be taking this pretty easily at this point. Ammapani might get a couple of rounds more, but I think the game is in the hands of Team CS.
Well, I think the chat will be with me on this, cause we root for Team Ammapani, cause this pistol round is gonna be proved very important for both teams, cause this mostly if you win pistol round you get an advantage over the next upcoming rounds as well. So as we see Team CS, they are all stacked up at the B main, outside B main, waiting for Team Ammapani to make a move or to at least give them some info. On the other hand, Jet from the Ammapani Ultimates are
That's from Team CS.
Okay.
He's actually
yeah,
mid.
the Ammapani will be pushing it. My bad. Ammapani will be pushing side B. They are all stacked up. They entered the site. Reina is waiting them for in the boathouse. They will get the info. Reina takes out one.
RaptorX moving in. Okay, we are actually seeing 2 defenders on logs.
That was so good play from Clear
One
X, but
enemy remaining.
unfortunately-
Could have been the
Spike
round winning
down,
play,
B.
but it's a 1v3 now for MS01, and he's been taken out by Ultimates 12-1 for.
Team CS is on a match point
Match
now.
point.
Yep. Just like I said, Team CS might have actually had this in the bag pretty easily.
See another 5 operator move, Crusader. What do you say?
No, I don't think they'll be that confident with the operator. They're just going for the Odin and stuff. I mean, Darkseid just picked up an Odin. He might not go with it. He's just picking that up for laughs. And yeah, he went for a Spectre instead. We'll be seeing Thapad, Vandal.
Yeah, on the other half, Ammapani will be forced to buy whatever they can because this is the match point. They lose this, they lose all. So we see they are all stacked up on A this
RaptorX
time.
takes out
RaptorX
Thapad with
gets a
the
call.
Sheriff. That's cool. That's amazing.
In sight.
Greenfo
Now
puts
they are
out
on a man
his blind
advantage.
and his location will reveal. picked up an Ares as well.
Good for spraying and holding off a space, but will it be good to enter a site? That's the question. Because
They aren't
Ares,
even moving that fast. Oh, Reyna takes out Clear X.
there goes the lurker. Now Sova is thinking to flank them, but Reyna takes that flanking duty and Sova gets back on the side. Look at Reyna. Reyna is going all over to attack a spawn for the flank and waiting for them to rotate. On the other hand,
They know
get
there's
that
people on the side. They know there's people on the side. Blind has been taken out. The snake bite comes in. And basically with the Stinger just holding that position. They start moving back. Flash takes out Green Form. There's two people. And Flash takes out
enemy
Samox as well.
remaining.
Reyna takes out MS01. Blaze he's been taken out. And this
Defenders
game
win.
will be going to Team TS. CS, I mean. And 13-1, another very one-sided match. What is it with today and one-sided matches?
I'm
And,
not sure, dude, but whatever the score is, I would say the both team performed pretty well, especially Slayer X with those sneaky plays. It 1 or 2
that
rounds.
was really good.
That was really good. Like they will go definitely in the highlight reel, but Ultimus and Reyna from Team CS, they were just too good. They popped
They
off
were
every
amazing.
flank. They popped off every entry frag. They just gave the bomb site to their team for free.
They did. And okay, right now we'll be coming in at 9 p.m. with the last match for the day, Mac versus High on live. Stay tuned, people, and we will be right back.
See ya.
back to RaptorX Esports presents Valorant Tournament Part 11. We are coming into the last match of the day, Mac versus High on Life. Again, on Ascent, we will be seeing High on Life defending first and Mac on the defending side. Baylock, what do you have to say?
We see the agents getting logged in, and as I wished for, Astra is there on the team of High on Life. Xeno will be playing Astra, Dino will be on Sova, Agent AK will be on Breach, Karthik will be playing Raze, and Hope will be on Sentinel Sage. What's up,
That
Will?
is very true. On the other hand, we have Team Mac, who has It's Me Elite on Sova, Irax2 on Reyna, Gravity on Sage, Tryon 55555 on Raze, and Helix on Brimstone.
It's quite rounded up, but I would say what's
Select
your
your
call on
agent.
the controller difference here? Because on the side of Mac we have Brimstone as their controller, and on the side of High on Life we are seeing Astra as the first pick of the day. This is the first time Astra has been picked, right? Today?
Yeah, today itself, this is the first time that Astra has been picked, true. And honestly, I would actually prefer Astra on my team rather than Brimstone, although I would prefer Astra from a player who knows how to play Astra. Otherwise, if they're in their Astral form for half the round, I mean, that is of no value to us. On the other hand, Brimstone, I've actually had quite a lot of experience playing Brimstone. If you play it, I mean, if you know the lineups, if you know where to do what, you can be an amazing Brimstone. Amazing plays can be made using Brimstone. It's a very simple agent, honestly. On the other hand, we have
Yeah,
Astra as the controller.
That might be an issue for Team Mac, because Brimstone is more of a static character. It's not famous for his plays. On the other hand, Astra can make plays with his pull ability and with the concussion she can perform. So that would be pretty good to watch, because as we see, Team Mac will be lining up all at the A side. They might be thinking of going on the A side first. And on the other hand, we see Team High on Life putting Sage on the A side, as we have discussed before, Sentinel on one side. But here, I think this is the first match also where we are seeing no double Sentinel at any side of the team.
That is very true. Yeah, that is something that I hadn't actually noticed. That is very true. We are not seeing double Sentinels, and there's only one single Sentinel on both sides, being the same Sentinel, that is Sage. Sion looking over to mid, but they are not trying to push very hard. The attackers are not very eager to get into the side very early. We're only seeing Irax2, who's just making sure that nobody comes in and backstabs his team, who is moving a little bit towards mid. Elite puts in the recon dart. The recon dart has come into the A side. Oh, Dino has spotted Elite.
Both the
Elite puts in
teammates
the
are
shock
trying-
dart. Oh, the smoke comes in.
There
Dino
goes the
puts in the
shock dart
shock
again. Both of the teams are
Many
trying
people.
to get out info.
Puts another
and
shot. Really
again.
Oh, Helix gets hope. There's 4 people still left.
Revealing area.
Dino puts in the recon.
Found
Recon
them.
goes in. It has revealed 2 people. The dart has been destroyed.
Now they have the information that they have been rotating back, because they spotted 4 people and the arrow revealed only 2. So they have pretty much the detail that they are rotating. But look at Raze. He's already camping in the middle. Again, the middle has
Bullseye.
been open.
Dino gets that kill easily. Raze also does get a kill. Yeah, that is
Spike
very true.
down
He was
B.
camping that
30
pretty
seconds
easily, and he
left.
gets that. 2v3 for the defenders. What's your call? Will High on Life be able to get this round for themselves, or will this round go to Team Mac?
I think Karthik is a really good position. I think they have an idea that someone is here, but yeah, there is.
Gets
there
that
we
kill.
go. He
Down
gets
B.
one kill, and
Last
another one.
player
Oh,
standing.
gets
There's
that
one
very
enemy
easily.
remaining.
But Irax gets Dino, and this first round will be going to Team Mac.
Very well rounded. That was not one-sided at all. I hope this will be our first match of the day where we see both the team performing at the same level.
That is really what I hope for as well, and honestly, that would be a really good change of pace, because we've been seeing 3 matches. 2 of them ended with 13-1, and 1 ended with 13-0.
Yeah, but I have hopes with both the teams here, because I've seen just the
There.
one pistol round, and that pistol round was really much of showed their gameplay. Like they are ready to exchange blows. They are ready with all the information and all. As we see, Astra making a pull away.
Golden Gravity takes out Hope. Looks like Hope is lost.
Stealing sight.
Yeah, the hope is lost, but not for the round.
Obviously not for the round. It was just to play a Hope, but I mean,
Plant the
still,
spike.
that might be a bad situation for the defenders. It's a 3v5 and none of them were on site. There's one person coming in from tree who's trying to get the door as well as the sage wall.
Now they know where all of the defenders are because one entrance has been blocked. It's either Haven or the long, what you can say is flank. But I don't think that will be possible. He gets one hit.
And it's
One
taken out
enemy remaining.
Zeno from heaven. 1v3 and Sion takes out Karthik. High on life has been taken out once again.
Team Mac with the lead of 2 rounds, and now they will get the bonus round as we discussed. Like winning second round is way too important in this game because you get the weaponry from previous rounds, so you are not you're not required to upgrade your weapon and hence saving your crits for the next round.
That is very true. That is very true. The bonus round that we have talked about previously. On the other side, exactly. On the other side, they will be having full ARs this round. So I mean, it might be a bit difficult for Mac to actually get this round, but with the right amount of brain applied, they can get that. Because in the last match also, we saw Ammapani actually being taken out by
Spike down.
CS.
Last player standing.
High on life, and that's what we didn't even got the time to cast it. That was
We
so...
did not. They just came in, took out people, and they went away.
The high on life will deny that bonus round
I
to
should
Team
probably
Mac
place some
because
stars
now
in the
they
astral
have to
plane.
purchase their weapon and they got all their weapons saved up, so now they don't have to buy it. So that bonus round was completely denied.
Completely. I mean, we were literally talking about how a bonus round works, and they came in, denied the bonus round, and went back.
It was so quick. And we are seeing an eco on Team Mac. Yeah, we will see an eco on Team Mac. We will be saving for round number 5. And on the other hand, we have all the assault rifle and the best weaponry on Team Life. Hope takes out Seon. And now they might get an open. They know where the people are.
I
Agent
mean, the
Gold is
attacking team itself is actually pretty divided right now. Helix with the classic. He puts in the molly to get Dino, and he might even get him. Ooh, no, he won't.
Can you believe it?
Amazing from Dino, and he comes and gets that kill to Gravity. That was a good try by the Brimstone, but that was not good enough.
I think Crusader up there has been answered. Both teams are really good. There is Brimstone taken up.
Ooh, and he takes out Hope.
One
The
enemy
pistol
remaining.
takes him out.
Spike down. Mid.
It's 1v3 for Dino, and oh wait, it was 1v3 for Elite, but still Elite has been taken out by Zeno. It's a 2-2 now.
It's 2-2.
Our prayers indeed have been answered, Baylog. They
Finally.
have been answered.
Finally.
We're
Not a
finally
third
seeing a fair matchup.
I hope it's not a 13-2 now. But moving on, we see the team again stacked up on A. They all are playing on that first information. Whoever gives the first information, the team reacts accordingly. As we see both the Sova lining up their recon darts to know whether there is a rush or not. I think there is a rush going to be on A side.
They've actually started coming in pretty easily. And Dino puts in the shock dart.
There goes the
Takes out
Raze
Helix.
ultimate. But look at Team High on Life. They wrapped up from the back. They know that there's gonna be a push on A. They read it like a book. They know that there was gonna be a
Hope
push
is still
from
coming in from
A.
the back. I mean, he does not care.
One enemy remaining.
Hope goes up,
Spike
but
down
they will
A.
keep it down. Shock dart goes in. Sutton's position is known, and he's been taken out by Zeno. Amazing comeback by Team High on Life.
They read them
Three-
like a book.
They
Read
got
them
these
like a
3
book.
points in a row. That's exactly. Yep, they did read them like a book. That too in their goddamn native language.
Should I play some stars
That's
in this reality?
oh, damn. This was way too easy for High on Life.
Let's see now.
Had given on the information just because of that recon dart. That recon dart revealed no one.
About
But
there.
they knew that there's gonna be a push, and whenever that recon dart that gets destroyed, it
That
gets
should
them
wet.
the information that there is someone who just got. With that slight information, they rushed mid, they rushed high mid, and then they wrapped up all their push. And just
The wall has been-
Mac didn't. No answer.
Sion takes out Dino. Helix takes out Karthik. I mean,
Yeah.
this is an entirely. This match could go anywhere. I mean, this could even go to overtime.
We all wish for that, but for now, we
Yeah,
see
for
a
now we have to
3v5
stay in the moment.
situation.
That is very true.
3v5 situation for Team High on Life. In the favor of Team. You see operator in the hand of Seon already got one pick, and now he's peeking in the middle to get another one. And yet we see a very slow pace
takes out RaptorX.
towards B. B side will be available for them to plant the spike.
B side has already been taken by the attackers. That is High on Life, I'd say. Wait, by Mac. Yeah.
Nowhere to run!
Here goes the slow Shuri. Clear out all the spawn, the CD spawn. Now they are waiting for the smoke to wear off, and there's Aeon. There's the come. Here comes.
The Astro Wall comes in.
The walls are.
Did you take it?
The boathouse has been completely ruled out of the situation. Now they have to come out.
Reach out shot comes in. One takes
enemy
out
remaining.
Xmili takes out Zeno. Hope takes out Xmili.
Last player
That
standing.
was a close one.
I will not fight.
What a
Will
retake.
be able to get this round? Will this be a full defuse or will this round go to Mac? This will be a full defuse round. High on Life, and they have come in.
That was so good, dude. What a retake from High on Life. They used the wall so perfectly. They denied the boathouse positioning from Team Mac. Two of the players were in the boathouse waiting for them to push in, but that wall, that Astro wall, that's what I'm talking about. Because whenever you play this kind of new agent, the meta breaking agent, people usually have no idea how to counter that. Because if you pick old hero, as in old hero, I mean the game is
Old
1
agent,
year
yeah.
old. Yeah, but if you pick the old agent, people know how to counter it. For example, Sage Wall. If you beat it at the early, it will break and it's of no use then. For example, like Sova Dart. If you break it, no information given. But what about Astro Wall? They have no counter for
Can't
that.
do anything about it. You can't. You literally can't do anything about it. You gotta move through it and just hope for the best. Oh, will this be two? No, he actually
Spike
got one.
down
Shot.
A.
It's been taken up. Oh, Karthik gets those two kills. One with the pink shells and one with the gun.
Last player standing.
Dino Dash last place standing already. High on Life is high on life.
And there
Agent
goes-
AK comes in, takes that round pretty easily. 5 rounds in a row for High on Life.
really
I mean,
good
we are actually
coordinated
pretty
gameplay.
happy that this might be a well-rounded match, but I'm kind of seeing Team Mac actually holding back a bit. They're scared, it seems.
Because of the weaponry as well. I mean, look at the money for Team Mac. They are not so much comfortable with the money they got. They are forced to do an eco now this round, so this round will probably go in the favor of High on Life as well. But we see potential, you know. I mean, see the starting 2 rounds they won. They showed that they are coordinated. It's the 5 round, I mean the 3 rounds, the last 3 rounds. Team High on Life was so well. Now look at the aggression from the stage. You know that they are on eco.
One enemy
Look
remaining.
at the 3 downs.
Spike
Oh my
down, mid.
God, that aggression. That was so not expected from Mac. They were really unaware that the wall can be used like that.
Brimstone is just hoping for the best. Agent AK comes in, he gets another one. Amazing, amazing
Well.
plays by Hope.
So well
confident at this
played by
point.
Sage. I mean, not only me, but the Team Mac as well. They were so not ready for that wall placement. He
Not
just
at all.
barged in. He just barged in. He cared nothing. He knew that they are on the echo because the money was not looking good for Team Mac. But that kind of bold move,
Yup.
it needs walls. It got guts, dude.
Okay, both teams have got an operator now.
Yeah, so the weaponry wise, both teams are
Oh,
feeling quite
this is
comfortable now.
another It's been taken out by Sion. That was amazing from Sion. Amazing shot.
And pretty called out. They have a man advantage.
They're really looking for the trick,
Getting
and Dino gets it.
Dino gets a trade-off, so now the advantage has been gone. It's a 4v4 situation. They are wrapping off in the middle. They're not quite decided where to rush as in. This A shot will be smoked off.
Scanning
There will
ahead.
be drone to bring out the location for Elite.
You will not kill my
Wrapping up
allies.
over
Has been
Ace
revived. It dropped and they started moving towards
Spike carrier is dead.
Recon dot comes in.
Spike down
Spike
mid.
carrier has been taken out by Xeno. Xeno takes out Xeno.
this is quite a roller coaster for us because this is a 2v2 situation. The spike is in the middle. They are pretty confused how to retrieve the spike. Breach is holding it pretty good. On the other hand, we have Raze holding on the side. They're still struggling to take off the spike because they are covered from both the angles.
30 seconds left.
The mid
Elite.
brawl.
Player standing.
Karthik takes out Sion as well, and this will be another round going to Team High on Life.
Team High on Life showing extremely well coordinated gameplay. They peeking the angle one by one. Did you saw how they stopped them to even pick the spike up from the middle? I mean, the breach was hiding in the middle, B mid, and Raze was way over here at the A. But the peeking and the angle holding was so good that they hesitated to even pick up the spike. And at the last card, they got both of them.
Very true, and I mean the way they actually surrounded the Sova, that was amazing. That was amazing to watch. Goes in, and there's no one. See, this is the play I was talking about. This is exactly the play I was talking about when I was talking about the breach and jet combo, and instead they used it with a breach and raise combo.
Appreciator that this play might backfire because the B side was completely left open for them, and spike will be planted.
Spike planted.
B side very easily at this point. High on Life might have some difficulty right now trying to get the site back, but we've seen them do a retake earlier as well. So I mean,
They don't
this
have
could go
the
anywhere.
Astra ultimate like before. We see 1v1 trade-off, so it's a 4v2 now. Dino takes out RaptorX takes out Karthik.
Sound's been damaged, but he takes out Xeno.
Your duty is not
Here comes the
over.
revive.
We tend to die.
Again, and a ball bank for Sion.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he takes out 3!
Oh,
Oh my god, Hope, what are you on?
Hope gives them no hope, destroys all their hope, and there goes the defuse.
He should have been
That
name!
was not it. But dude,
8-2, High on Life lost the first 2 rounds, but they've been winning 8 consecutive rounds.
that wall bank was so unlucky for Sion. He didn't expect that at all. He was thinking, I'm safe, I am beside the wall, but no, not there, sir.
Threw it, got killed, and I mean, Hope just went up. He got the Sage. Then in the end, he gets the last person and goes in for the defuse as well. He picked up a 3K and the defuse in the last 15 seconds of the round.
A stack, and yet Dino takes out Helix. That another early pick now. Another best run takes.
He's been
for
spotted,
team.
but the shot will be missed. But Dino gets in another shot and he takes out Sion.
That's a 3v5 situation at the favor of Team High on Life.
One enemy remaining.
That's 1v5, and I think the round is... Yeah, that's a
I'm going to
flawless
High on Life.
round.
It's become another of the one-sided matches. We were so hoping.
Last round in the half.
Wow.
At least we saw like a mini comeback, you can say, because the first 2 rounds
I
was
mean,
won
the
by
first 2
Team
rounds,
Mac.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Team High on Life just wrapped it over. And I don't think now even Mac have the money to buy good weapons. They are on Spectres and Marshall. So I think this half is pretty much, this is the last round, right? So yeah, they have no option but to use those weapons. Let's see, can they make it 9-3 and make them a little bit breathing space for the next half? Because if
I mean,
it goes
even a
to
6 round lead would not exactly be called breathing space. Hope already has taken out Elite. Yeah, but it wouldn't exactly be called breathing space. Oh, the breach comes in.
there goes the breach ultimate we were talking
Spike
about.
down to one enemy.
Sion in the end, 10-2. The rounds are not even lasting for 40
Switching sides.
seconds.
That
10-2, High on Life
ultimate is so good. Is so good. It caught up to 4 people from Team Mac, and they had no option but to stand there and wait High on Life to just kill them. It was so well
Exactly.
placed, it was so well timed that they had nothing to do. Now we are seeing High on Life on the attacking side, and on the other hand Mac on the defending. Now we have to see how Astra works as an attacker, because we have seen how it worked as defending. That Astra was really good. I mean, that wall placement, the smoke placement, they were just perfect. Now we have to see whether they can work with it at the attacking as well, because they both have Sova. The only difference is the team attacker has Astra and Team Defender has a Brimstone.
Brimstone. The only difference is that. But as I had just said during the, as I had just said during the initial agent selection, that if you have a player who knows how to play Astra, then it's gonna be epic. The Astra will work it out. She will know how to do what to do, and they'll basically like the concussions, the ultimates, the everything. Astra's been using the pulling ins. She's been using the nebulas. She's been using all of the ultimates. It's been amazing. It's been amazing watching that Astra play.
And we see a technical pause from the stream side, so we'll be waiting for them till we can discuss. What do you think about a comeback opportunity from Team Mac? Do you think that they will be able to bring it back? I mean, 10-2 we have seen worse, but are you confident that will they be able to bring it back?
Okay, what has been my reply for the previous 3 matches? What do you think am I gonna say? Obviously not. The way High on Life has been playing right now, it's amazing. I don't think they will be able to come back at this point.
Well, if you ask me, I'll say all of the hopes are on this pistol round, because if they win this pistol round, they have the opportunity to bring it back, because they're not that bad. It's just the positioning and the execution of Team High on Life is way too good than compared to Mac. But if they might change their strategy for the defending side, and it might work out, you never know. But we'll see that in the pistol round, as we see Sova and Raze stacked up on side B, trying to get in. On the other hand, Sage and Astra are making their way to A. As we see, there is no defender on A, so they might get A for free. Karthik gets a opening pick for Helix. Is this another side?
Raze is rushing towards A, but she might be a bit too late.
Will reach there on time.
Ooh, Simp gets the kill. He'll be taken by Zeno.
It's a 3v3. It's a two-way situation, but
planted.
Astra is really low, so there might be a situation. There will be the wall. They'll destroy the wall, and now one will be going from heaven, and two will be going from the A short wall.
People at A short. There's 2 people under heaven, so Agent AK and Zeno both are under heaven. He's ready with the flash. He flashes up.
One enemy remaining.
Karthik is taken out by Arax. Karthik has been taken out by Elite, and his location is known. Elite will drop him. He's taken out by Agent AK. Another one going towards High on Life. What did I tell you?
It's a nice try, you can say, at least, because they tried it. It was a 3v3, but the positioning from Team High on Life was way too good. Like 2 people were at the bottom of the hill, and one was just lurking to provide all the positioning and all the information regarding the rest of the 3. It was very well planned, and at the end from the breach was really good. But now we see a force buy from Team Mac as well, because they had an option. They can't give them the match point, so there will be some Stingers and Spectres without the armor on the side of Mac. On the other side, there will be a full armor and Spectre from the Team High on Life.
And he'll be taken out by Helix, unfortunately. Hope is taken out, Gravity is taken out. Hope, but is Zeno taken out Helix? Agent taken takes out Elite. This is very hard to keep up with, I tell you
Last
that.
player standing.
Takes out Zeno, Dino takes out Irax. It's a 1v2 for this. Say, for the Raze, and that's Sion. But Raze is at A side, and both the attackers are at B. Dino will be going towards checking CT spawn.
They know very well where the Raze is, so they will be planting it very confidently and waiting for the Raze to rotate over.
Revealing
So
area.
sending the recon dot, and I think that will reveal everything.
Last player standing.
Sion gets killed 1v1. Sion has been blinded. He's been doing it again and has been taken out by Agent AK.
He just took his chance.
Yep.
But the
Well
fate
tried
was
by
not
Sion,
Match
but
point.
Agent AK just had him in his hands. Match point for High on Life, and I think we both know where this is headed.
I think I'm still a believer, dude. I still believe Team Mac, they might be able to bring it back. We just need an opening. They just need an opening, a good opening where Team High on Life are not in their best positions. They are scattered or something. I don't know, but on the other side, I don't think High on Life will give them any opportunity. Give an
It's
aggressive ball. Gravity takes a
Spike
hook.
down B.
That aggressive play was actually successful because Hope is there one of the top fraggers and now is out of the crowd.
Taken out. Yep. Ooh, the
Last player standing. Spike down B.
There we go.
Finally another round to Team Mac.
Team Mac now will be having good weapons as well, so it not only helps them to cover up the difference between the rounds, but also help their economically, because now they have money to buy good weapons with the armor and abilities, and they might be, I think, High on Life are in trouble while they can't buy weapons. Is it true?
They might not be able to.
If there's an eco.
They might have been able to go for Spectres and everything, but they will decide not to. They'll be going for Sheriffs and Classics.
This is the opportunity, I think, for Team Mac. They have to capitalize on this, although they will not be having any idea that whether this is an echo or not. So the first interaction in this round will decide everything, because that will give the information that whether it's an eco or a full buy.
There they are.
Dinos hit them. The shock dart. The corner has been cleared. They've moved into it. Ooh. Elite will be
Elite
taken
take
out
out two
pretty easily.
Last player
It's a
standing.
2v4
Helix is
situation.
Planted.
1v4 for and this round will also be going to Team Mac. That was actually pretty thought for, because well, we didn't expect it to happen.
Team Ace.
And it's an eco, they rushed in, but as I said, the first interaction will decide everything. So after the first interaction, they got the information that this is their eco round, so they got pretty confident and covered up the side pretty well. So now we are seeing full weaponry from both the sides. Both the sides are having fine weapons and with the armors and abilities. So this will be an equal match. So it is a match point. So Team Mac has no space. On the other hand, Team High on Life can try anything they want. They have like 8 rounds to spare.
They do. I mean, they do have 8 rounds to spare, but at the same time, if they do give away the 8 rounds, I mean, that would still be. I mean, that would still take us to overtime. So, all right. Looks like we've actually gone in for a pause, and 12-4 is the current score, and well, they've actually asked for a pause. I think they might be having a chat with their coach.
That breach ult, I would like to discuss that breach ult, which is proven to be really beneficial for the side of High on Life. I mean, because once you're under the breach ult, you have nothing to do but to wait for your death. And that new buff which he got in this patch, where instead of that conical shape of your ult, you'll get a complete rectangle. That gives you way much more ability to cover up a site, which was much better than before. So now breach can also help them get the site, but also not only can help them to get into the site, but also flash uses flash to I mean, keep them helpless. There is no counter to that.
There really isn't. I mean, once you flash them, once you concuss them even, your entire vision goes black and grey, and that actually does mess you up a bit.
What do you have to talk about the 2 initiator meta? I think can you say like 2 initiator helping a lot High on Life in this match?
See, having 2 initiators, it actually changes the meta a little bit, because see, Sova, you can actually say that he's an initiator, but at the same time, he only gets you information and everything. The entry part is actually given to you by Breach instead of Sova, so that still brings you up to. Looks like we're seeing High on Life having some fun. They're putting up the spike on top of the roof of that building, and they're just getting the spike back.
This part of camp is really relaxed because they have the 8-round lead. They are pretty confident. They know that they need only 1 round and then they are good to go. But on the other hand, the other side of the camp, which is Team Mac, is not so much, relaxed at all, because they are under pressure. They have to cover up 8 rounds without giving a single one up. Because even if they drop 1 round by mistake, that's it. They're out of the tournament. And this is the best part about best of ones, because if it's the best of 3, teams usually try out stuff because they have another map to spare.
Yeah, exactly.
They can bring it back. But in best of 1, It's
You
everything
can't do
on the
everything.
line. Yeah.
I mean, you did do the map ban, didn't you? And you thought you were pretty confident on Ascent, but then again, every team thinks they're very good on Ascent. And because of that, we actually see things either going a bit way too one-sided, or things just go to double or triple overtime.
Yeah, because it's everything. You pick your best map, you pick your best agent. You can't put any window like okay, it's not that map, so I'm not gonna play my best agent because it's not good. You have to play that because it's no option. It's best of one. You have to be confident on your hero and your picks. Again, it's all game based, but still, what are you gonna do if the facilities are overwhelming you? For example, breach
Yep.
can overwhelm any holding spot. Like you can't hold spot against breach because obviously you'll be aftershock or flash or
Match is
you'll be
beginning.
stunned.
Going into the match, will this be game point for High on Life, or will this be another round that will be going to Team Mac?
See, all of the Team High on Life are stacked on the A side. They might be making their way. They're going to go and look for the information we talked about. And will reveal no one, so they are not quite sure how many people are there on the side. See, Astra is lurking on the other hand, trying to get.
Ball
any
decided to
location.
come into A.
Fire
Each
in
and
the
every
hole!
defender is on A. Astra is the only one on B side, as you said. And Arax has decided to actually just get revealed. Arax might be
That was
AFK.
unfortunate.
Arax is taken out by Eno, and it's a 2v4 for the defenders.
There goes Zeno. Zeno lurks,
Eliminate.
trying to get one.
Last player
He's the last one
standing.
left. And it's a 1v. Elite is
There we
taking
go.
Attackers
it's
win.
13-4. High on Life will be winning this match and going ahead to the round of 16. Day 1 officially comes to an end with Team Silver, Team Bajrang Dal, Cumshot, and High on Life winning the 4 matches. As you can see the scoreboard, High on Life actually had top 4 positions. We
It
will
was
now see
really. I'm
tomorrow.
glad that
And
it was not that one-sided because 13-4 is pretty like it's not that great, but yeah,
compared to
better
the
than
other
13-0.
matches today, yep, it was pretty. I mean, we could call it not as much one-sided.
Because the
And
best part about once being this match is being one-sided is the more this match is one-sided, the more interesting will be the further round because the best teams will proceed, and then it would be fun watching them because one team might 13-0 now, but on the second round they will face a stronger team.
that is very true. I totally agree with that. And now it's time for us to take your leave, viewers. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you join our Discord server if you want to, if you are interested in joining further tournaments. And also follow us on Instagram. We do fun giveaways there. And that will be it for today. We will be seeing you tomorrow for game day 2, round of 32. Let's go.
See ya.